Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here with you. I am featuring the Daisy Lane bundle today, and I'm very happy to be with you. So if you are here, hi Annette, you're here already. If you're here, say hi, let me know that you're here. Also, because I'm very paranoid, make sure that you tell me, please, am I landscape like I'm supposed to be? It was fixed a couple weeks ago, but you know, now I'm paranoid, so I just need to know. So thank you for joining me. I show up here every morning at, not every morning, oh my goodness, that would be rough on me. Every Wednesday morning at 10:30 Eastern time, and I already saw that Nancy loves me. Hi Nancy. Am I showing landscape? Because it matters to me. I don't want to be like unnecessary close up. That's annoying. So you can find me on my business page here it's good? Okay, thank you, Carrie. Every Wednesday morning at 10:30 in the morning and Eastern time. And you can find me on my website at dazzledbystamping.com. Hi Marilyn. I love when so many people are coming. I love seeing you right away. It makes me happy. So I'm really excited today. I was so excited to get the medium daisy punch. Okay, so I'm going to show you both of them because it matters. So here's the medium one, obviously. Hi Marsha, I'm glad you're here. So I'm so excited to get it. I've done a few cards already with it. Today I'm going to show you, well, we made a card at my new catalog. That's funny, Marsha, your good morning stuff came up before it says Marsha Hill is watching. Okay, so we're gonna make I'm gonna show you. Hi Sherry, I'm glad you're here too. I'm gonna make a card that we made at my new catalog launch parties, and I'm also going to make a card that I did for a swap. I just had to turn it in yesterday. I mailed it yesterday, and I'm changing it up just a little bit because I want you to see the coolness of it. So anyway, I'm really excited. Okay, so some things to mention to you. Next week I have my all occasions card class. Honestly, I don't remember if I put anything on there. Sorry, if I'm bouncing. I have my fan going, so no lights are on still, but I have my fan going, and it's so strong it's kind of bouncing my phone. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Marilyn. You're awesome for sharing already. So what was I going to say? Oh, all occasions card class is next week. I don't remember if I have anything specified on my website of what we're doing, but I like to do a variety of cards. We do 2 each of 3 designs. The class itself is $15 or free with a $25 minimum order. You can order lots more than that if you want. But anyway, that gets your cards free and your class free and whatever. So it is next Thursday, the 27th. That's my son's birthday. But he won't be around. Well, he might stop in and say hi quick before heading right out the door again, but in general, he's just always gone. Okay, so I'm going to get started with you, and I'm going to start with the card that we did for at my new catalog party, and we're starting with, I already did this die cut. It's the stitched nested labels dies. I did that part already because you don't need to see me do the big shot all the time, but I do have a big shot part to show you on the other one, because I kind of need to tell you about big shotting with that. So anyway, I'm gonna put you down. Oh, and I forgot, I have switching to do too. I learned how to switch, but it takes me a minute. So I'm going to put you down. Feel free to ask me questions or comment or whatever, remember that if you share, like, and comment that you shared, then you'll be entered into a drawing for the cards that I make today. Hi, Kathy. I'm glad you're here. So make sure that you do that, and then maybe you'll be sharing with people that would love to see what I'm doing also. Oh, that reminds me. I also have a referral program going on right now, remember. First of all, if you come to a class and you bring a friend that I haven't met before, that hasn't stamped with me before, then you each get 3 new cards. Hi, Terry. I'm glad you're here. You each get 3 new cards from my card rack. New cards. I don't know why I said that. You each get 3 cards from my card rack. You don't have to buy them. You just get them free. Also, thank you for liking and sharing already, Kathy. Also, I have kind of a contest going through July that I have free class passes available for you to pass out to your friends. You can have as many from me as you want. And put your name on it, hand it to them, and if they redeem it, turn it in with your name on it, then I'll be keeping track of who has the most turned in, and you will get a $10 gift certificate from me. Oh, hi, Jamie. You're on vacation right now, aren't you? Imagine being able to watch my live. I'm so happy you're here. I don't remember where Torch Lake is, but I saw that that's where you're. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that. No, you already announced it on Facebook, so I'm fine. I hope you're having fun. Okay, so I'm going to put you down. Make sure if you have comments or questions, just let me know. And even if I don't see them, because I can't see them when I have you turned down, I will get back to you later. Okay, so I'm going to put you down, and I'm going to do some flipping here. So first of all, I need to make you go backwards, and then I'm going to put you down and turn you upside down. All right. Can we read this right? Yes, we can read it right. Okay. That's not in camera though. Oh well. Okay. So, these are my colors that I'm starting with. These remind me of old colors we used to have. This makes me think, okay, so this is Melon Mambo and Granny Apple Green. This totally looks like some of my favorite colors from years ago. This looks like Green Galore and Pink Passion, doesn't it? I love these. Anyway, so this is my card, and or the start of it, and I'm going to open up my ink pads right now so they're all ready for me. And I have black stays on. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is just, this is all from, oh, I forgot to, I don't even know where the stamp set is. Okay, Daisy Lane, I need to find the stamp set. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Let me see if I have it over here or something. Oh, good, I have it close. Okay, so here's Daisy Lane. It is, it coordinates with our other Daisy Delight stamp set. This coordinates with the original Daisy Punch that we have, and this one is the medium Daisy Punch. And I kind of love these, and I love the font. I just think it's so pretty. And anyway, so all the stamps that I'm using today are part of this stamp set. It does come as a bundle with the medium Daisy Punch. So yeah, I think it's on page 23 of the catalog, so you can check it out there. Okay, so I'm using this fern looking thing just to make a little bit of a background. I'm not doing it on my whole card. I'm just I just kind of want this side. I don't know why. It's what I wanted. Okay, so I have my background done already. So I'm going to set that aside. Then next I'm going to work on this piece. So this is, as I mentioned, the stitched nested labels dies. I just adore these. If you couldn't tell how many, I think this might be, I might have used this for the last 3 other videos besides this one. You can't see well that I'm doing this, but oh well. Can you see that? It doesn't show up well, but I'm just gonna show you on here. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm kind of I'm just putting a few stems of my daisy on here, and I'm kind of going back and forth a little bit. Oops, I forgot I don't have to go upside down. Let me get this close enough so you can see it. Greens are hard on camera for some reason. I think you can see it. Good. That way. Okay. Anyway, hopefully you can see that I have different heights of this stem, and I kind of tipped it different ways a little bit too. And then I'm going to take this daisy stamp, and I'm going to stamp on a few of these. What's kind of cool, I don't know if you've seen this or not, it's kind of cool on here that with this stamp, if you turn it upside down, you have a different look, like it's facing the sun in a little bit different way or something. I don't know, it helps you make the flowers look a little more natural, that I don't know, they don't all look the same or whatever. So I have some tilting some way, some tilting the other way. So this is all that I'm going to stamp of this daisy. And then I'm going to set this aside for a moment. And then I'm going to use this daisy stamp. So this is the one that coordinates with the punch. Remember, I think I've said before that you want to put it on your block so that the petals are straight up and down, because that's the way the punch is. So it'll just make it easier for punching out. Okay, so I'm going to use my Melon Mambo twice on here. If you do it twice, then you have a fuller daisy. So then I'm going to come in and punch these out. Almost always I stamp first and then punch. So then I can line it up. I don't know about perfectly, but we'll say it's perfectly. I'm not sure I do anything perfectly. Okay, so here are my two daisies, and now I just want to round them a little bit. So I just use my bone folder. You could, I think when I've not had it around, I've used my pen. You just need to round it just a little bit. I like it better that way. I don't know if you can tell that it's rounded. Oops, I'm going off camera. There, okay. So I'm just doing that to all of them. Okay, now, before I forget, I'm going to be using these clear faceted gems. I love that you can color these with our Stampin' Blends. It's amazing. Well, the one thing though that's bad, let me see if I can get it in camera if you can tell. The one thing that's bad about using these for any coloring, but especially on the faceted gems, is it kind of chews up the end of it. So I've replaced a couple of them that I keep using this color on them. Actually, I guess I should say I have replacements ready for when I give up on this fuzzy. I do not like fuzzy ended markers. Okay, so this just needs to dry a little bit. Because the Stampin' Blends are alcohol based, they will dry on here and they won't just come off. In case you're wondering, this is just washi tape for me to the black and the gray, the smoky slate, look very similar. The lids look similar. So this just reminds me, without having to read the tiny little letters that show the color on here, it tells me this is my black one. So I can look at it really quick. Okay, I'm setting that aside. Now, where'd they go? Okay, I'm using mini glue dots. For some reason, when I use snail to put my daisy together, it seems like they want to come apart. So I'm using snail. Easiest way. I'm not using snail. I'm using mini glue dots. Oh my goodness. I'm wondering how many times I don't catch myself that when I speak incorrectly. Because sometimes I catch myself and think, what a doofus. Okay, so the easiest way to use this is to press it right on the mini glue dot and lift it up, and then you have it. And then I'm going to offset the two layers, put them together. And, oh, I just realized I want this on my card before I put my daisy on. But I want to do one more thing. Boy, I'm jumping all over the place, sorry. Before I put this down, I want to stamp it just in case we have problems. So, I love this smile in this set. It's awesome. Okay, so we have smile. Am I in camera? I have smile here. And now I want this on before I add my my popped up daisy. So this is going right here. It's just easier to put it on my card before I have the bulk of my flower here. Okay, and now I want my mini glue dots again. Press my whole flower on here. Oops, that was kind of not on center, so we're good in two. And then we're just going to put this. The cool thing about doing a card like, or a flower like this on it, in addition to these other stamped ones, is even though, I don't know if you noticed or not, but these two stems were the same height, and I didn't really prefer that, but my flower can hide the stem, so I can pull it up a little bit to offset it a little bit. Okay, so there's my card. Oh, I just lost the backing. Just a second. I'm gonna put the backing on first. You gotta make sure to use your fingernail or use some kind of tool to make sure that you get the backing of it too. Okay, one last thing. This is another thing I love about this set. There are so many things. Okay, so the words in this set are smile and friend, and then probably my favorite part, the favorite words in this are, it's your time to shine. You can use that for so many things. Okay, so let me see if I can get it so it's not blurry and it's in camera. There. Okay. Is that blurry? You have to tell me. But I can't see your comment, so I'll find out later. So there's my first card. This is what we made at my new catalog launch party. So I love this. There's another saying in here. What is it? I just keep not using it. The best moments in my life happen with you. So that's a cool saying too. But I just love this. It's your time to shine. It can be birthday. It can be congratulations. It can be just encouragement. I just love it. Okay, so this is one of our cards that is up for grabs when you share, comment, and like. Okay, you have to comment if you shared, mostly because I don't always see when you share it. Sometimes it shows up in my news feed of sharing, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna close this for now. Okay, now this card, I'm not even using most of those stamps. We're gonna go with these kind of colors. So what I have here is, this is gray granite. I don't use this very often, but I wanted it for a specific reason this time. And Daffodil Delight, basic black and white, obviously. So the first thing that I want to do, I want this to be, well, I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but I wanted this to be more faint than dark. So I'm using Versamark as opposed to the gray granite ink. So I'm stamping friend on here a few times. And I'm not sure if you can even see it on there, but it does say friend on there. Can you see it? I should show you. Here's the stamp, so you can at least see what it's supposed to look like on there. Okay, so I want that to dry a little bit. So then I'm gonna work on some other things right now. So, no, I can't work on these other things first. We're just going to say this is dry enough, and I'm gonna do my big shotting. Okay, so let me show you. I am using this. I'm not sure if you can see the texture here. Can you see it without? Oh, there you can, a little bit better. I better keep track of that. Okay, so I am using, oh, I don't even know what the name is. Yeah, just a second. Brick and Mortar, I think. I have the original packaging here. Brick and Mortar, yeah. Oh, this will show you the texture. Okay, so here's the texture of it. It's really cool. They have different colors here because I think the white ones in, the ones that show white in here are like a little bit deeper. So they're like jutted out a little bit, kind of like bricks are. Anyway, I love this thing. Okay, so I want to make it look like a wall. This is supposed to look a little bit like graffiti, I guess, is what I was going for. And so I didn't want it too dark. I don't know, I just didn't like that look. So I'm going to be using this. The Brick and Mortar is it's a 3D embossing folder. And I don't know if you saw, if you follow my blog and read it, that's a key also. Can't just have a subscription and not read it. If you read my blog, I explained to you some of the changes that Stampin' Up! Made and are in the process of making with our die cutting products. This is a 3D, used to be called dynamic, but we're not using that anymore. This is a 3D embossing folder, and it's thinner than the old 3D embossing folders are. So we need different layering for the folder. So I'm going to show you, well, first of all, I'm going to put this together so I don't forget. Now, I don't want this ink to get in my folder. Sometimes it's hard to get out. So I'm putting Kleenex on the front where my where the ink will go down. Okay, so I'm closing it on that. So that's what the purpose of the Kleenex is, so that it will hold any ink that I have. Okay, so now I'm going to pull the Big Shot over, and I'm not sure how much of this I can get into camera, but we have, I guess I'll do this way. Right now we have to use shims unless I have it on the way, but we need an extra plate. Stampin' Up! Has a 3D embossing plate intended for the difference between these folders and our old die cutting machine. So when my plate is here, then I won't have to do this, but you kind of have to experiment a little bit. So I actually have Stampin' Up! Said to use 4 or 5 thicknesses of shim. A shim is just added thickness for, I don't know the definition, this is my definition, added thickness to make up the difference for the pressure that you need with this. So I actually have 2 full cards here, so there's 4 layers here, and plus for this one, I think after a while of using these, they kind of get squished together a little bit. That like these are just really, really thin, and so I added a 5th one now. So that's what this is. So I need the shims here, and I need to make sure that they are right under my piece that I'm embossing. Okay, Now, the funny thing about this folder is the bricks are sideways. So I had to make sure, oh, so I don't know if I have my shims in the right spot then. So the bricks are sideways, but you want to put your the edge, the folded edge, in first. I think that helps the you not damage your folders more easily, because it's not, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it doesn't make it twist or whatever if it goes in that way. Okay, so I'm putting this through. Now, my 3D embossing plate will be here this week. So going forward, it's a blue plate. It's $10. It's kind of a temporary fix. Well, actually, it's a permanent fix if you don't change machines. Like, eventually I will be once Stampin' Up! Comes out with it. But it's a temporary fix for me, permanent fix for anybody who's keeping their machine. Okay, I don't know, can you see the texture? I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm gonna help you see it in a minute. So whenever I think of a brick wall, I think of it being like smudgy and kind of dirty. So I'm inking up this is my gray granite ink pad, and I'm just kind of just adding ink around to smudge it up a little bit, make it look a little bit grungy, dirty, whatever. It also helps you see the texture. Oops, I forgot. I don't have to go upside down. All right, can you see these ones that are jutted out a little more? They have more ink on it too. Okay, so I'm done with that ink. All right, now I'm putting it together with my pieces. So I'm gonna use my snail. Even though this is a 3D embossing folder, I'm just using snail with this. I don't think that I need tear and tape. It's just a different kind of embossing. Okay, so I have this on Daffodil Delight, and I'm gonna just tear it. If you want it looking really rough facing you, and you're right-handed, you pull it to you, okay? If I didn't want it looking so rough, I would pull it away, and then this side would be on the back instead, okay? All right, and I'm also putting this on black. I will put the dimensions on when I edit my video and put it up at the top. I'm tearing this one also. I had both of these pieces cut to the same length and then just made it, took off what I needed. Okay, so this is gonna go on my card. So I have it kind of, I don't have it centered, I have it kind of toward the top. So my borders, top and sides are the same. At the bottom I'm going to stamp, but first I'm going to show you what I'm going to put on it. Okay, so I have my white piece here, and this time I'm not stamping it. I just decided, well, I tried it first, and I didn't prefer, where did I put my medium punch? I lost it. Oh, there it is. My big shot is in the way. Okay, so I'm not stamping. I want this to be, I don't know, I just liked it plain. So I'm gonna punch out 2 medium daisies, and I can get more sometimes if I tilt it a little bit. So my petals are kind of intertwined or something. Then I'm also going to use my big daisy punch, or my full size, I guess we'll call it. I haven't done this yet. I just had the idea to do it for my live. Okay, now I should have had some of these already done. No, where's my, oh, there's my bone folder. All right, but it doesn't take too long. Okay, so I'm just gonna round these really quick. When you do this, don't pull too hard or you pull the petals right off and be like, she loves me not, he loves me, he loves me not. I don't know why I said she loves me at first. Maybe I was thinking about you guys. Okay, so don't pull too hard, but you just kind of, it's like what you're doing for, maybe I should show you. If you're curling ribbon, so you're gonna, your thumb is gonna go against the edge of your bone folder, and your cardstock is gonna go in between. And I'm just kind of doing it a little bit lightly, so it's not totally curled. So my idea for this card came from, oh, I forgot. Now I need a yellow center. So I have Daffodil Delight. This is another one of them that I have a replacement bought already for this because it's just all chewed up. So now this can dry a little bit. So my idea for this card was to make it, I'm gonna grab a couple for this big one. Make it look like the flower was kind of growing out of the cement. You know how it doesn't, usually mine are weeds though. You know how it does on your sidewalks or whatever. I just had the idea of it growing out of the cement. So I'm doing this with my daisy. So I have both of them because I'm gonna make it look extremely full here. So I still want to offset. Ugh, that's a big old daisy. Okay. Then I want my center on here. Ooh wee. Lots and lots of daisy. All right, and then this is going to be heavier, so I'm going to do a couple dimensionals on here. Not dimensionals, mini glue dots. Mini glue dots are really strong, but I want a couple on here for it. There we go. All right, so we're going to put this right on here. I love the colors. Okay, and then last thing, I'm sure you knew I was going to have to do this. It's your time to shine. I just love that saying so much. Okay, so you got to be careful so that you don't ink up this little edge. I did that yesterday. I was really hurrying, trying to get my swaps out, and then I put a line right on it. Ah! So frustrating. There we go. Here's my other card. Okay, remember to share, comment, like. I'm going to pull you up right now, and I got to turn my things. Okay, I'm going upside down first, and straight, and here I am. Ah. Okay, now I got to see if I can, oh, I see your comments now. Okay. I'm glad you like my stuff. I didn't see most of what you had on there, but somebody thought I had a good idea. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. I know. I was so excited about this set, Kathy. I know that you were too. So in case anybody came on late, I'll show you. This was the first card that I made. Can you see it better when it's up if I show it like this? Or was the lighting okay when I showed it the first time? Okay, so there's one. And here's, I'm having a hard time. Oh, I'm going around the other comments that I see. Okay, so there's the other card. All right. You can't wait to make one. So are you getting the stamp set, Jamie? I have a fun card planned with my clubs next week. We're gonna have to do, maybe we'll do a similar one next month too. I don't really know, but I can't show you. I like surprises, so I have to have to save it for next week, so I'm not showing you right now. Thank you for joining me today. Make sure that you share, comment, like, and I will do a drawing for my cards. Thank you for liking and sharing, Marcia. Thank you. I'm glad you liked my cards. It's so much fun. I love it so much. I forgot if there's, I think next week I'm going to have to show some, I do not have the stamp set, Noble Peacock, but I just got the foil sheets and the designer paper, and I'm going to show you the rhinestones. These are the rhinestones. Oh, I love them so much. I think I'm going to have to do Noble Peacock next week. At least the papers and rhinestones and whatever. Remember, I need to put a new host code on there now, but remember, if you spend $50 with me this month using my host code, you get these free. I'm giving them to you. So I need to put a new host code online though. That's so much fun. Oh yeah, I'm glad that you were there, Diane. It was fun. It's just a really cute card. Did you see the beginning, Diane? Don't these colors remind you of, they remind me of Teresa actually, but these colors remind me of Green Galore and Pink Passion. They were colors that I loved that were out when I was first demonstrating. Okay, I don't think I have any more announcements. Oh, I do have an announcement. Okay, so this Saturday, I'm having a Craft the Night Away. It is at the homeschool building, and it's only $10 a person, and we literally craft the night away. Okay, it starts at 6:30, it ends at 11:30, or however long that you can stay. It's $10 just to help cover the cost of the room, and it's this Saturday, and we have a good group coming, and I invited another team to invite her team to come too. So our group is a little bit bigger this time, I think, because I don't know, it kind of ebbs and flows, I guess, with how many people we have come. But it's such a fun night because you can just work on whatever you want. I'm there with just time to focus or just eat, whichever thing that I want to do. But I don't have to worry about dishes. I don't have to worry about stuff that's waiting for me at home. I just get to play. So if you are interested, let me know. I think the website's being where my events are is being kind of weird. So if you want to come, text or email me, and I will put you on my list. And I'll make sure to send you details to where you need to be and when and whatever. So that now I think is all that I have. So join me next week, Wednesday morning, 10:30 Eastern. Still have green? Do you? I don't have them anymore. I gave them away or sold them off or whatever. Yeah, I think they're pretty close to this. It reminds me of it anyway. The combination does. So, and it's totally colors that Teresa would use. So I'm gonna have to send her a card, maybe tell her it made me think of her. Okay, so that's all that I have. Thanks for watching and joining me today. I have so much fun with you, and have a wonderful day. And I hope to see you on Saturday. You gotta let me know though that I need to plan for you, because I have to, table set up, that kind of thing. So have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Bye.